The conspiracy of the Forsworn will be revealed to... Oh, I'm right here. Wait a second. Oh, there. Hello. Auckland. A skald? Is that some kind of bard?
That's about the truth of it. Write tales about the sights I've seen, the battles I've fought.
So you're a fighter.
Earned
My.
quite a name for myself when I was younger. The Bard's College still teaches some of my work to their students.
Cool. Cool.
Good fighting to you.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Glad we got that. Glad you told me.
Songs.
The silver blood.
I'll drop some names.
That help the mead go down quicker.
Unlike my husband Clepper, I watch after our guests.
Did a woman named Margaret stay here?
Yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth.
Do you have the key?
Of course, but I can't just hand that over. Privacy, after all.
Can I perhaps persuade you?
Right. You adventuring types would never go into a room just to steal everything.
No
Quick
thanks.
I
save.
should remind
You're
Clepper
not
to
looking so good.
Now you just... Of course, but I can't just hand that over. Privacy, after all. All right. I don't want any trouble. It's yours.
Thank you.
Father Klepper is the
Pig-headed
one you
oaf.
want to talk to. I just
Playing tonight, Ogman? Everyone here is anxious to hear the old ballads performed by the true skald of the
Son, I
Oh.
know thousands of the old ballads. If I played all of them, everyone listening would be as gray as I am.
Alright, we got some food.
right. Maybe just one of the popular songs like The Slaying of the Former Princes.
That's a sensible lad. Now fetch me a drink.
Not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. Find some evidence, you say. Oh, her journal. Some gold. Read the journal. I can do that. Killing before you're killed. Alright. It's good. It sounds like my kind of book. Meeting at the treasury. Blah blah blah. Took them long enough. These people act like they own everything. Thonar Silverblood is the younger brother, but he's obviously the one in charge. Makes all the deals, bullies local landowners into selling to him. Even employs that wispy girl at the door to deter troublemakers like me. General Tullius is growing impatient, but I'll bring back the deed to the Cidhna mine on my life. I won't allow a group of Stormcloak sympathizers to own the prison to the most notorious criminals of their reach. They say no one escapes. Why? Is it really that secure? Maybe I've played my hand too soon by rushing a confrontation with Thonar. Thonar. There are shadows around every corner in the city, and I know I'm being watched. Quiet. Curious.
My mother and father yell a lot. Always have.
Don't... I'm just... My father is more generous than he lets on.
Oh, how nice of him.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
I'm not trying to cause trouble.
You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
No, shut up, you oaf.
Give me some meat, you fat.
I do what I want. I might be.
The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want?
Do you know Waylon?
Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now.
I need the key to Waylon's room.
Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here.
It's important, trust me.
Trust is hard to come by here. But alright.
Alright, thank you.
Till next time.
Thank you. Seriously. No, I just need to find his room.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
Chest. I'm not stealing. Waylon's note. Some gold. You've been chosen to strike fear into the heart of the Nords. Go to the market tomorrow. You'll know what to do. N. Huh. Find out who N is. Who the fuck is N? What the fool? So many perks. Sky's gray, wind no more. Time has stopped its race. My hope was revived, beast is back to conquer my reign. Almost. Maybe I do want my foes to run away in fear, as to get hit by these intense flame. And I want them to be paralyzed as they get hit by my cold. I don't know.
Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
Yes?
Yeah.
All
Yes. Alright. Good stuff. Am I gonna meet another guard? Oh, hello!
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson.
Oh, come on. Who sent you?
Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Son of a... Just stand still. Do your worst.
This is not working out.
I'll fix you. Fight back.
How do I unequip my hands again? Oh, I can just... I'm the best brawler!
You're just gonna stand there and take it. Fight back.
Beach, 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 beach. 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 Oh, that's funny. Who sent you?
Ancient piece of pit bait.
Talk, or I send you to the gods.
I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear. Nepos is in charge. That's all I know.
Filthy piece of scoundrel. I don't know what that means, but
Heard
that's
were
what
at
you
the
are.
wedding of the Emperor's cousin in Solitude.
What's my options here? Find evidence about Thonar.
You look worse than I feel.
Local. See, I like fighting with weapons more than I do do fists. Even though, I mean, if it's fist fights, I can just outlast them. But with weapons, it's just so much faster.
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons.
I need to see Thonar.
I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business. I have records I need to tend to. I'm just a servant. Don't... I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed.
He's expecting me.
No, he isn't.
What? How did you know? I wasn't asking.
Go. Go right ahead then. Don't let me keep you.
Beach.
What? Oh, bye.
Yeah, bye.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything.
Hey, Nana.
Right, dear?
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors.
Did you send that guard to threaten me?
What did you expect? That no one was going to notice you butting into business that wasn't yours? The guards know who holds the purse strings in this city, and I don't like snoops. Markarth is my city. You have no right looking into my business. Now get out. I'm a busy man. What? By the gods, Betrid!
You're as good as dead. I cannot best you.
I don't even know who's the bad guy here.
I've outlived worse than this. That's all you've got.
Die.
My wife. They killed me. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside.
Will you talk now?
Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Cidhna mine. He was supposed to keep them under control.
So you made a deal with the Forsworn.
When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little Forsworn rebellion from inside Cidhna mine. Now he's out of control.
Cidhna mine?
My prison. The source of half the silver in Skyrim. The most secure prison in Tamriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control. Madanach, the king in rags. While we were off fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy ruling over the Reach. Until Ulfric came and put them down. You already got what you wanted, you You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you. Now get out of my house.
Punk. It's an ash pile. Oh well. Want me to take care of him?
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Blood and silver. You're right.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. Jeez. The more you ask me, the more I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I don't know.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Alright, we almost have the whole puzzle complete.
Excuse me. What's your business here?
I'm here to see Nepos.
We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on.
I'm already in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want?
You send that thug after me.
Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired.
Why?
Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the Elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. He is the king in rags, a man who once helped stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Force, all from inside Cidhna mine, a Nord prison. The irony is, my dear boy, what makes you think you're coming out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. I'm sorry. Come on!
Oh, wrong one. Death. Da-da-da-da. Oh. Isn't that just interesting? Oh. Gonna leap of faith. Alright,
Blood and silver.
a bad one. Could have used Wooled Whirlwind Sprint.
We won, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work.
What did you do to the Eltries?
Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach, until you and Eltris started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the King in Rags when you're in Cidhna Mine.
Fine. I'll come quietly.
You'll never see the sun again. You hear me? No one escapes Cidhna Mine. No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Cidhna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it?
Got it, ma'am.
You'll pay
Oh
off
no.
the debt
Damn it.
you'll reach. Just work, and you'll earn your freedom. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
See, you know, it's not half bad. Still got my spells. How much magic do I have? Not too bad.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh?
That's really my options? Horrible, or I'm not a murderer, which I am, and then exciting? I can't just say, I don't care. Alright, I'll just go with exciting.
A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill their halls with souls. You'll fit in fine down here.
How long you been here?
Guards brought me in about 12 years ago.
Wow.
Was running a good group of bandits up until then. But these Forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers. Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging.
Yeah, I like lollygagging. It's a funny word.
What are you in for, new blood?
Killing a guy who asks questions.
Violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, new blood. Others find... My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma.
Where's Madanach?
If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkle the Beast.
No.
And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast.
Where are the guards?
They come in here once a week. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any.
Borkle.
You serve your time by digging, so dig. Prison's not so bad.
I need to see Madanach.
You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving.
Come on, Madanach's expecting me.
The only thing Madanach expects is a bottle of
Oh,
skooma in
man.
tribute every so often. You're not getting through.
I don't have one, though.
Then find one. That dung heap Grisvar's been known to make a few. What? Ready to pay the toll?
How about I fight you for
That's
it?
what I was hoping you'd say. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Get him!
Oh, this is gonna take a while.
Yes! I'll show you a real fight.
This is gonna take a while, guys. Alright, so, in 5th grade, I was known as a pretty tough guy. I got in fights all the time. And I have one advice for you. Don't protect your balls when you fight. That's my first piece of advice here. Damn it. Would you drop that incinerate off your hand? We don't want to kill him. Kill the poor guy. I mean, it's... But as a guy, or as any person, you don't want to protect your balls. People might be like, well, you're gonna get kicked in the balls if you don't protect them. That might be true. But I mean, that's why you always wear that iron cup, you know? That's how I roll, at least, always. Before I go to school, iron cup right there. You know, it's just necessary. So I mean, when you don't have to protect your crotch, you can just go full ape shit. Man, I feel epic. Ah. No, really, I feel epic. Wow, that was a miss. Boom!
It's been so long since I tasted my own blood. Sour.
You let me through now?
Yeah. Go on in.
Sweet.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
This guy. Madanach.
Well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed?
I want my freedom.
Your freedom? Yes. But even if you were to escape Cidhna mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you.
I don't need or want your help.
So many say that. If you change your mind, speak to Breg. Tell him I sent you. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
I want to know about Thonar.
I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are. The Forsworn. Criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free. Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. Soon.
I just want to kill him. You know? Hello? Hello? This way, apparently. Indubitably.
Don't reach for a shiv around me, or what do you want? I'm digging to do.
Madanach asked me to hear your story.
My story, huh? Everyone in Cidhna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists?
I was in Helgen. I was being sent to the executioner.
So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside?
None that I care to talk about.
I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Madanach once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver.
Do you think your story justifies the murders the Forsworn has committed in return?
I'm not Madanach. I was never a leader of the Forsworn. The only anger I can justify is my own. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead. Long enough. All right then.
Alright then. I don't know what that's supposed to prove. Everyone's guilty of something.
You look a bit...
Everyone has darkness.
You sure you shouldn't be...
Don't you worry about that. I understand that well enough. I talked to Brake.
Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting.
Spare me your speeches.
Huh. You know, I'm almost beginning to like you, but you haven't earned your place out of here yet. Have you met Grisbar the Unlucky? He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Cidhna Mine for good. Our struggle is our people.
I want to try to see if I can kill him. Save.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh man, my regeneration.
Oh, cry now, huh?
Cause I don't want to hear him whining to me. Whining to me, of all people. Oh man, my regeneration is sucky.
You won't even live to regret this.
Yeah. And I fired off my most powerful spell too. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Leave a comment and tune into the next.